Hi, I'm going to teach you 6 tricks to hack Google Drive and all of the different documents in here. My first trick is track changes. This is a fantastic tool for some sort of shared document like this where you're asking people to sign up. Okay, this is something I used when I made my office hours document like this to see if somebody signed up for my office hours that week. But it's also useful for something like this, where you're asking people to sign up for a class and you actually want to know if somebody new has signed up. So you do it is you go to Tools and you say Notification Rules. So notify me when any changes are made, and I want to know right away. Okay, so email me right away. Or you could do at the end of the day, if you don't want to get a billion emails, you just want to know at the end of the day who has signed up or made changes. I like this right away option, and then you just press save and you'll get a little email from Google saying, hey, somebody has changed something on your Google Sheets. It is super useful so that you don't have to go into your documents and be checking all the time. Okay, the next thing is, our second tip is changing the ending of your URL in any of the Google Suite tools to change the way that people receive it. Okay, so there's a lot of different ones you can do. One is, say you want your students to make a copy of a document. You made maybe an outline for a paper and you want them to take notes. You made an outline, you want them to take notes, or you made some sort of form and you want them to fill it out for themselves, but you don't want them to be able to change the original document. Obviously, the students can go file, make a copy, but you know there's at least one of them that is going to forget to do that and mess up your whole thing. So what you're going to do is go up here to your top bar and delete this edit, okay? And in there, you're going to write copy, question mark. You're just going to write copy, okay? And then press enter. Now, if I send this link to my students, okay, I can put that in the portal or somewhere else. When they open it, they're going to get this screen right here, copy document, and then they'll have to click make a copy, and then boom, they've already made a copy. So they're not going to be allowed to see your original. They're only going to be allowed to make a copy, okay? So that's pretty dang cool. Now, the other option is if you want to make it so that you have, maybe you have comments in there and you want the comments to say, you can do copy, question mark, copy, comments equals true. Except for put equals there. And then that'll keep your comments in the document that is changed. Okay? So that's one option here. Another one is you want someone to see your document, but you don't really want it to look like a Google Doc. You don't want them to have the option to see it with all the tools. So if you do change edit to preview, boom, it kind of looks like a PDF. Okay? That's kind of a cool thing, and it doesn't let people edit it. It just looks like a document and they can review it, they can preview it, but they don't have any of those editing powers and it doesn't look like a Google document. Okay, now the other cool one is you can go template / preview, and that's kind of a combination of the last two where it's going to say use it as a template, but it's also going to show you a preview first. So it's a pretty preview, and then you see it and you're like, sure enough, I do want to make a copy of that. And then you click use template and you have there. Okay, now we've got a couple more. This one is if you want to change your Google Doc to a PDF, you can just do export, except you have to spell it correctly. Export, question mark, format equals PDF. And when you do that, boom, it downloads it here, right here as a PDF. Now the other one I like is just for Google Slides. And when you do it with slides, you're going to get rid of the edit. And then you're going to do preview. And look, there it is, boom. And it's beautiful. It just lets you play it. It doesn't have all the other stuff. So this is a great way if you're going to be doing a presentation and you want to send it to other people. Boom, you can do that. Or you can also do present. And it goes into present mode. Okay, so that is really cool if you want to be presenting and you just don't want them to be able to edit it. You don't want to see those tools. You want to make sure it goes right into present mode. Okay, now we have some other cool Google tools we can do. I'm going to go back on all these ones. So here it is in my original format, but there's some other cool things you can do. So tip number 3 is add-ons. So you're going to go add-ons and you can get add-ons here. One really cool one is EasyBib. And what that does is it gives you all the functionality of the EasyBib site, but it makes it so that you can just right away it puts it automatic, it creates a bibliography for you, and then when you're ready, it adds it into your document. It is pretty dang cool. So I'm going to go add-ins now, EasyBib Creator, manage my bibliography, and it makes this little tab over here, and then you choose the different things, search it. So if I go book, man, if only I could spell. Okay, Pride and Prejudice. Here we go, Jane Austen. I say select. Cool. It's added it to my bibliography. You can also change which format you want, MLA, whatever. And then when you're done and you've added all your stuff, you just say add bibliography to document. Boom. And then at the end, there it is, works cited, shabam. That is an awesome tool that could be really helpful with the students. Okay, this is a quick one for quick number 5 is how to create new documents quickly. So this I didn't know. You can just go doc.new and boom, it makes a brand new Google Doc for you. Sheets.new is a new Google Sheet. Deck.new is a new slides. And form.new is a new form. So that is a super fast way to do that. Obviously you could do the long way and go to the waffle and then go to your Google Drive and then make a new document, but man is this easy. So you could just be surfing on the web, find something cool, want to take notes, pop up a new document. Okay, so now number 5 is voice typing. This function is way better than I expected. Here's how it works. You're going to go Tools, Voice Typing, and then you just click on this microphone and it's going to record it. Hi, I'm doing a test recording, period. This is my test, comma. How do you like it? Question mark. Next line. Hello, again. This is Ingrid, period. New line. Hello, hello, test. Anyway, it's actually pretty good. And once you kind of learn some of the little commands, like I did next line and it's new line, whatever, it could work really well, especially for students who have trouble getting their thoughts on the page, or just for adults who are not fantastic at typing. So you can just kind of stream of consciousness talk, and then you can go back and edit all the little quirks out, okay? Now, tip number 6 is my new favorite, the creepiness that is Google. So here's some things that I didn't know. Google Drive has an optical character recognition tool. And what that means is it can see letters from photographs. It can see letters from other things. So here's an example. I took a photograph using my phone of a page of a book. Okay, I used the Google Drive app, and I clicked the little plus button, and then I said camera, took a picture, and it magically morphs that picture here. Now here's what's creepy. I chose chapter 1. I'm going to type chapter 1 in here, and it's going to find all the things with chapter 1, including, look, it's a JPEG, so it's a photograph of a page, and it knew that the word chapter 1 was in there. That's pretty cool. So there's my image I took. Now, even cooler than that, I'm going to say open with Google Docs. And what it's going to do is it's going to convert all of that text to the best of its ability, depending on how good my photographing skills are, into usable functional text here for me to use. We'll see how well it did. There it is. So not the greatest picture, and it's sideways, but there it's going. It's already picked up a lot of stuff. Look at that. So if you wanted to scan something, who wants to type all that out? You can take a picture with your phone and Google will translate it. Now here's the creepy other thing it can do. Not only does it know that says chapter, it also can say, look for the text swimming, and maybe it will find pictures of people swimming. Let's see how it does. Yeah, we've got some Catalina pictures. So it'll find images that it thinks of has to do with swimming, as well as text in the document that has to do with swimming, as well as photographs that have to do with swimming. So that is a really cool way to be able to search for things. So if a student says, I don't know how I saved the document, you can say you can search for any word in that document. You can search for words in the photograph, or you could search for, like, there's a bee right there. I wonder if it'll pick it up. You could search for images that have that. So there it is. Dude, it knew that was a bee right there. That's super creepy. Okay. So, and it got it. So that is a really cool way to hack your Google Drive. I hope you enjoyed those tips. Have a great day.